Today, I'm going to share a rather large town with you that was ranked as top 100 towns by New Jersey Monthly Magazine in 2019 for having a small and quaint vibe. I'll walk you through where Scotch Plains is located, why move to Scotch Plains, commuting options to New York City, local attractions, including the local parks, where to eat, and of course, schools. Then we'll take a look at all the conveniences in and outside of Scotch Plains. And lastly, we'll take a look at 3 homes that sold in the last few months and take a deep dive into what you get for your money. Stay tuned. So let's take a closer look where Scotch Plains is located. Scotch Plains is in Union County. It's a rather large town. You can see here in the yellow that it spans from south of 22 and north of 22. 22 is this red line right here. So 22 runs through the top of Scotch Plains. You can see that it runs very close to 78, which is where Mountainside and Berkeley Heights begin. And then it runs south towards Colonia, Rahway, North Edison. So it's surrounded by a lot of top tier towns. Population is 25,000. Medium income is 180,000, and the average home value is about $700,000. Now, why move to Scotch Plains? Again, it was rated by New Jersey Monthly Magazine in 2019 as top 100 towns for having that small town feel. And yet you have easy access to all the big box stores like Walmart, Home Depot, Kohl's, Marshall's, and there's also cinemas and restaurants. It's really a convenient location. Another fact is that it's close to Garden State Parkway if you want to shoot down south to the Jersey Shore or shoot up north to Bergen County. It's important to note that Scotch Plains is going through a redevelopment right now. There's redevelopment plans to make the town more vibrant and pedestrian friendly. There's also new construction going on right now. An old landmark catering hall called Snuffy's has been knocked down in order to make room for Lidl's grocery store. So let's talk about some of the special attractions that Scotch Plains has to offer. One of them is the farmers market. It really is an amazing mainstay in the town. Been in existence for over 30 years and serves Jersey fresh produce from vendors and farms out west. And it's just amazing that they come to serve their products to the residents of Scotch Plains consistently all this time. And it really is like a great amalgamation of farms, local vendors. There's a cider company from the Jersey Shore. That's amazing. I've tried that product a couple times. There's also sweets and ice cream and all sorts of vendors. It really is special. Another great attraction is John's Meat Market. John's is an old world, old school meat market, and it has great selection of high quality meats. And then we have Ashbrook Golf Course, which is a public golf course that has a newly renovated. Another great attraction that I love about Scotch Plains are all the parks. Scotch Plains really has special parks. One of them is Ponderosa. Now that's a county park. It was recently returfed. They play just about every kind of sport that you can imagine there, but what's really special are the amazing jungle gyms for the little ones. And even more special than that is the water feature in the summer, the water fountains that the kids can run through. It's like a water park in the summer. It's really, really special. Brookside Park is a quaint park. They've converted a lot of those tennis courts into pickleball courts. There's a walking path that's not terribly well known, but that's worth a try. And then you have Kramer Park, which has lit tennis courts with lights throughout the night. Really amazing feature for those of you that still play tennis. Really great amenity. Now let's talk about where to eat in Scotch Plains. So Scotch Plains has a lot of restaurants to choose from. There are some that are more well-known than others. The Stage House has a great outdoors in the summer. Really beautiful patio. That's the place to be when it's warmer weather out. But it's also great because it has 2 bars, one that's little known. So they have a big section with a big bar, but then they have a more intimate section with a much smaller bar. Darby Road is another great restaurant. It is a soccer and rugby bar, has a great assortment of burgers and sandwiches, fish and chips. And as you can imagine, a great array of Irish fare. There's also the Grillstone restaurant on Route 22. There's Scotchwood Diner And one of the best pizza places that I think in the state of New Jersey is Masa Pizza. You gotta try it. It really is a delicious pizza. Lastly, let's talk about the schools. Scotch Plains and Fanwood share the schools. Niche.com gives the schools an A rating. There's also private school options. There's also, most famously, a Votech school in Scotch Plains. Another important fact about Scotch Plains schools is that it has full day kindergarten. Now let's take a look at sales in Scotch Plains within the last 3 months. Currently, it's early 2020. If we look back at the last 3 months, we'll compare the list price and the sold price. Let's start at the bottom price point here, $530,000. This is a townhome. It's a newer townhome for New Jersey standards. What's unique about this development, it's a smaller development. This is the upstairs unit. Looks like it was freshly painted, updated. You can see that it is a smaller development. And what's unique is that it is super convenient to get to 22 and Highway 78. This townhome was listed on November 15th, 2023, sold December 22nd, 2023 for $549,000. This seller was very happy. Let's take a look at another price point here. This is 2108 Adele Avenue, listed at $699 on October 25th, 2023, and sold for $782,000 December 8th. So again, another significant price difference. This looks like a super quaint looking open floor plan, open kitchen. Looks like they must have opened this up. Really pretty. Looks like an upstairs bedroom, 2 upstairs bedrooms, closets, finished basement, and a quaint backyard fenced in. This is a $700,000 house in Scotch Plains. Here's 11 Autumn Drive. This is a community within Scotch Plains. Super convenient location. It's centered in the heart of Scotch Plains. This is a colonial, super clean, relatively updated, large rooms, renovated main bath, finished basement, and a nice backyard. This house was listed October 11th, 2023 for $1,050,000 and sold December 15th, 2023 for $1,250,000. So that's $200,000 over asking. So that's an example of 3 homes that sold in Scotch Plains. If you have any questions about Scotch Plains, home values, or anything else that you learned in this video, reach out to the Quinn team, Compass, New Jersey. We're living in Northern New Jersey, where you want to be, central to everything, and we'll speak with you soon.